Hello from your Tech Teach Grow team, back with another weekly tech tip. Today's tech tip is all about Google Keep. Google Keep is basically a digital note taking app, kind of like digital sticky notes, that you can use throughout all Google Workspace apps, including Docs and Slides and Sheets and so on. There's a couple different ways that you can find Google Keep. So within a Google tab, you can go over to your apps, like where you'd find your Drive, scroll down, and you can find Keep right there. And that will open up your Google Keep Note Taker app. Another way you can find it is within your actual docs and slides and sheets. When you're in a document, over here on the right sidebar, you'll see some different options like your calendar, and then you have Keep right there. You have a task list as well, and some other options there. So Keep is over there, and it'll just open up a sidebar, but you can also open Full Keep in a new tab, like so. So once you're in Keep, you have some different options here. The main thing here is to take a note. So when you want to take a note, you can click here and give it a title. Maybe I want to make a to-do list, and then I can start taking notes. Let's just pretend like these are my notes. Okay, now there are some different options here for your notes. One great thing is to a reminder. So you can have a reminder based on time, so picking a date and time here, or you can have a location-based reminder, which is really helpful. Maybe you want to be reminded when you're near the grocery store to go pick up some groceries, so you could put that in there. Or maybe when you're visiting a certain school, you want to remind yourself to, go speak with someone. So you can do a place reminder, which is pretty cool. Also, you can collaborate, add people to your notes. You'll see down here, like here's a note that I have. You can see my collaborator. So that means they also have this note in their Google Keep. You can change the color of your notes. Kind of nice to have different colors to keep it more easily or more easy to find. You can add images to your notes. You can see down here, I have some that have pictures in them. You can even add GIFs. There's the one here of a confetti. You can archive a note if you decide you don't need it anymore, or you can just delete it. Okay. So once I've created my note there, it just pops up within the rest of them. And again, once you've done that, you can also delete it or do some other categories here. Add drawings like Google Drawings, make copies of notes. You can do check boxes like to check off your to-do list. So there's a lot of great options there. The other really cool thing about Google Keep is that it syncs across devices. So if you have the Google Keep app on your phone, you can use it there. So it's nice. I know, like when I'm not at work, having access on my phone would be really helpful. Or other devices if you're going maybe from different buildings and you're using different computers. So it's all there, just like you would have with your Google Drive. All right. I wanted to show you one other really cool thing. So when I'm in a document, or again, this can work with slides or sheets or other Google apps as well. When I'm in a document and I open up this sidebar here and see all my Google Keep notes, this is a really great way to add these into those documents. So for example, one thing that teachers do is give feedback to their students, right? So if you're commonly using a lot of the same phrases or maybe images that you'd like to be able to put into student work, you can use Keep to do that. It's basically like a comment bank. So you can add notes as in feedback or comments that you might make to students, and then you can really easily add those. Also, you can have images or GIFs like this and add those into documents, maybe ones that you use a lot. So if I click on the three dots here, I have Add to Document. I click on that and it adds it right into my document. And then from there, I can resize things, mess around just like I would if I was adding an image another way. So that's a really great option if you would like to add in comments for your students or other areas. One note I will mention, it would be great if this worked in Google Classroom, but unfortunately it doesn't work directly in Google Classroom. However, if you are, grading a student's doc or slideshow, you can open up that doc like this, and then you can get to your Google Keep comments. So that is an option as well. All right, I hope this has helped you understand Google Keep a little bit more, and hopefully this will keep your work life a little more organized.